In this drawing, I'll be drawing Angelina Jolie, caricature, and explaining what I'm doing and what I'm thinking while I'm working. I'm using a magazine cover as a reference, and that seems to be working pretty well because it stays the same. Sometimes when I use the TV, the pause will end or something depending on the TV you're using. So it's not bad to use a reference from a magazine for practice. But eventually, the best for caricatures is, live in front of the person. But for getting ready, this is a nice thing to do. All right, so Angelina Jolie. So the picture I'm looking at, her hair is kind of hanging down and covering some of her face. So I'll do that. I'll start by imagining how her head is going to fit. Her head's going to be here. Body's going to be small here with big shoes. Okay. I'm going to start with her. Let's see. I'm going to start with the outside of her hair from this picture. Okay, and then the other part of her hair comes down like this. Let's see, on her forehead comes way down here. Might even change this angle a little. All right, there. And then this part goes like this. I'm trying my best to base everything, even the lines in the hair, on what I really see in the picture. I might not draw every line of hair, but I am looking for the ones that stand out. I'm trying not to make them up because it won't look as real as if you really get your information from the reference. All right, so now to the face. So I think the next thing that I need to do is the chin. So now I'm with this angled hair like that, I'm trying to figure out where in the picture her chin is. It seems like it's way over here. So this hair kind of comes in front of her mouth. So I'm going to go like that. And her chin is kind of right. Wait, okay, so that part is over there. It comes down like this. Right, so, and she has a small chin, it seems like. Real angled. Okay, so this has to come down like this. All right. And then make that hair. All right, so now the nose and eyes. All right, so her eyes are about, she has a lot of forehead. It comes down to about right here. I think I should start with the eyes. Okay, so trying to look at the real shape that I see as close as I can do it. She's got really big eyes. And so I'm sort of exaggerating that. Really pretty big eyes. Okay. All right, and I see a reflection, so I'm going to include that too. All right, then she has really unique eyebrows, sort of, it seems to me, compared to some of the people I've been drawing lately. Comes up from her nose comes up like this, and the eyebrows go like that. Sort of dark too. All right. Next, the nose. All right, so for the nose, to figure out where the nose goes, I usually make a triangle shape that when I in my head, I mean, I look at the reference and I try to imagine a triangle that goes from the corner of this eye to the corner of that eye, or where I would imagine it behind the hair, to the tip of the nose. And so I'll look at my reference until I see a certain type of triangle, like whether it's longer at the bottom or equilateral, whatever kind of triangle. And this one looks pretty even. I think it comes down like that. And sometimes I'll put a dot, but you don't want the dot to show up later. So, all right, let's see. And then I'll look very closely at her nose. It comes up like that. I usually try not to connect the hole all the way around the nose, or usually it can make it look like some kind of cutout of a nose, like a puzzle piece, instead of a three-dimensional nose. All right, so there's that. It looks like the light is coming from here, so I can leave some of this plain. There. All right, and I think I'm going to leave that about like that. Maybe like that. Okay, so now the lips. All right, she's got really big lips, and that is something I need because it will help it'll help me make it look like her. She's got such pretty features that a lot of movie stars probably have features like that. Like she's in a category where, considered beautiful. So people really, or that's what a lot of people consider beautiful. So, you'll see those kind of features on lots of people. So it's hard to make it unique. It's almost easier drawing. It's definitely easier doing a caricature of someone with really unique features. But let's see, maybe the lips will help me make it look like her. It's sort of looking like somebody else right now. I don't know who, but let's see if this helps. So I'm going to look at where the lips are and where they come down. Okay, it looks like they go right about there. It's really pointy. And they go all the way over here. Let's see if I can get this lip line right. Maybe that'll help. And then I'll do this bottom lip. And it is supposed to be a little bit funny caricature, so if it looks a little over exaggerated, that's okay. It's not supposed to be a realistic portrait. So now I'm adding eyelashes because that might help. Because when I look at the picture, she does have some eyelashes that are really showing up. And I'm hoping that'll make my drawing look more like a movie star, like she is. Let's see. All right. I wonder if I have the eyebrow right. Let me see if I can make it thicker here. There. Maybe that helps. And then on this one too. All right. Now I'm going to make this part of the hair come out more because when I look at it, it looks sort of like it needs to, that part of the head needs to be bigger over there. All right. So now I'm going to see if there's anything else I can do that could possibly make it look like her. So I'm looking pretty close, trying to think, what am I missing or what do I see that could help? It could be that maybe if her hair was darker. But definitely on someone this age, you really don't want to put any wrinkles or they will look 20 years older than they are. So, all right. Now I'm going to, I think I do have to make her hair a little darker. So I'm going to try to add some more things that'll help describe the hair as dark. Some more lines. All right, I'm trying to just indicate here and there, may add some darkness here and there so it maybe goes, starts to look like it's in the darker hair category. So I think that would help too. People understand who I'm trying to draw. Maybe more with the lips, the reflection. And a dimple. She does have a dimple. Maybe that'll help. All right, so now I think we're gonna, well, make sure you have like kind of a balanced amount of hair. Let's see. Yeah, maybe if I outline darkly, it'll start to help people understand, oh, this is a woman with dark hair. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the neck and the body and stuff, which I'm gonna keep pretty simple. I'm just gonna draw a skinny neck and nice clothes. Let's see. This is supposed to be a sweater. I'll make it like a sweater dress, or I'll just make it a dress. All right. Yeah, kind of like movie star clothes. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll make it like a tight dress. And then her other hand can be here too. Big fingernails, maybe. Okay, and then I will a little design. Okay, there. All right, and then the feet, some big shoes. To make it sort of funny. You got a little low to the thing, so now I got to figure out how to make these look like shoes. I'll put some decorations on them that sort of look like shoestrings. But I don't want it to look like tennis shoes, so I want it to kind of look like fancy shoes. Maybe if I put sparkles. All right. So, let me see. I think the eyes, now that the hair is darker, could be outlined a little more. There. And then the lips need more. All right, let me see if there's anything on the face that I'd like to do. There's some kind of makeup thing that's coming up, like here. Kind of connecting up there. I'm going to leave it like this, I think. So now we need to do the name and figure out what to put on in the rest of the picture. All right, so I'm gonna add cheekbones because she's sort of a model type of person. I think they have like pretty good cheekbones or big cheekbones. All right, so now let's try to write her name. Okay, so her name's Angelina Jolie. So we have some space up here, so I'm gonna try to write it up here. My marker's kind of running out of ink. Let me see if one of these other markers works better. Not really. What about this one? That was really bad. I'll just go slower. A-N-G-E L I N A. Angelina Jolie. Sort of looks like her. All right, now I think the letters need to be kind of 3D. So I'm going to add a little, make them a little more interesting. All right, and maybe they need to be connected somehow. So I think if I underline them, all right, and then let's see. Where could she be? Maybe on a red carpet or something like that. All right, and then all kinds of fans, maybe. Yay. Then maybe some stars because she's a star, or some kind of movie camera. That would really help people understand. Maybe I'll go an old-fashioned movie camera. Even though this isn't probably how it looks, but as long as people can get the idea. I think they look something like that. And then I'll make some, maybe I can make some film coming down like this. Old-fashioned film. I don't know if people will get the idea, but... All right, and then some stars. stars are nice because you can fill in some areas that need a little excitement. And I think that's about done. So I think I'm going to initial it and be done. All right, that's Caricature of Angelina Jolie. Thanks for watching.